Hello, I'm Michael Sanders. We're back with another video review. So today what we're going to talk about are bug out bags. And what is a bug out bag to start with? Well, it's a 72-hour kit that you have either in your home, you can have them in your car, at your workplace, anywhere that you might frequent. And in this bag contains items that you would need to survive for 72 hours. I'm going to show you mine. We'll go through everything that's in there and why you might need it. Now, this is not an all-inclusive list. You may see things in mine that you would not want in yours, and you may not see some things in mine that you would definitely have in yours and wonder why I don't have them. Well, one, you can't think of everything, and two, this is just things that I thought of that I would need based on what my daily schedule is. Let's see, so you need to make sure you have a good, comfortable bag, which is, to start with, one of the mistakes with mine. My bag is not ideal, but it gets the job done for right now. Next, you may say, well, what if an emergency never comes along? Why would I want one of these? Well, I have used mine numerous times, mainly because I've either been on call at work or on a trip somewhere and I've forgotten a toothbrush, and I've been able to get a toothbrush out of my bug out bag. There's been numerous times where I've needed to tie something down either in the back of a vehicle, in the back of a truck, on top of a vehicle, and I had forgotten to bring bungee cords or rope, and I had it right here. There's been times I've been out and have forgotten allergy medication or medication for heartburn, and I was able to pull some out of my bag. So it's not really just for emergencies. It can be for anything, and I would highly suggest that if you do not have one, that you make one up, probably tonight, before you do anything else. So let's get started looking at mine. So here's my bag, and again, this is not the most ideal bag. It's fairly comfortable, not really big enough, and the zippers really don't work all that well. Makes it kind of difficult to get open. But anyway, to start with, on the outside of the bag, I have two carabiners that can be used to attach things. And these are not carabiners that you would want to rappel with or belay someone, but they're just basically for to hold different things if I need to. Attached to the strap that goes over your shoulder, I have a multi-tool here and a knife here. These are Cobalt brand I got at Lowe's. You know, I just can't stress the importance of having a good knife. Now, I always carry a knife in my pocket in addition to a SOG Leatherman tool that I always carry, and these are just backups, but Cobalt does make good quality things. This knife is extremely sharp, so it would be a great backup in case I was found without my SOG or my SOG Leatherman. Now, let's look at the front of the little compartments here first. In here, I have an extra Visa card, which is actually my check card. Now, I cannot tell you how often that I forget mine because I forget my wallet. And so this is in here to help me in the case that I forget my wallet, which occurs often. I have toothpaste. My toothbrush is not in here at the moment because I have recently had to use it. I have extra Tylenol. I have a headlamp here. There we go. Also have a roll of duct tape in there. I'm going to take that all the way out because it's just difficult to get back in there. Headlamp's still going off here. It's got a signaling function on it. There we go. Extra deodorant. Sometimes I might get a little stinky. Alright, next compartment now. What do we have here? We have an emergency whistle, number one. Number two, we have a P38 can opener. And again, this is another thing I just really can't stress how important it is to have a P38 Kindle. These are only like $1.99, something like that. You need to get several. Another carabiner, and I have a magnesium strip to start fires with. You scrape your knife across it, and you start fire. While we're talking about starting fires, I would highly recommend you have multiple ways to start a fire, because even probably above food short-term, fire not only provides warmth, it keeps wild animals away, and it provides some sense of comfort. So if you were stranded overnight somewhere, you didn't have any food, you'd survive. But if it was a cold night, you may not make it without a fire. So I would recommend numerous ways to start a fire. You keep that in mind. Um, Here is another way to start fires. This is a waterproof matches. See those there? These are in a watertight case anyway. Here we have Vaseline impregnated cotton balls. These work great along with some little tinder. Scrape your magnesium fire starter across it. Those things will light right up. Extra batteries for my headlamp. I have a compass. I have a little card on how to tie different kinds of knots. I have a signaling mirror. Don't know when you might need to signal someone.